Hey, you guys, it's Kelly Cade here, and please excuse the sound if it sounds horrible, but it's good to be back. And I know, you guys, I said I was going to do better when it comes to uploading, but life be life, and y'all. And last time I sent out a video, it was an update about my life, whatever. I hate to call things an update because it's just like, oh, it's always an update. So just what's been going on, I guess. I guess it's like an update, but I hate saying that word. So the way I'm be editing this video is right now I'm actually looking at my phone since I all my videos are on my phone. And the last video, I see the screenshots of that, and it's with me, and I'm talking, and my hair is done, and I look cute. So from that moment, I'm literally scrolling through my phone. That was September 21st. And this is me, if I even want to show this, just on my way to Uber somewhere. Where was okay, so you guys, I got a new job around September 22nd and worked there for about a week. And I'll see if I want to show this part. But I worked there for about a week, and there's, you see my laptop bag, and that was pretty much acting as my purse. And I pretty much got hired, and then I met up with my friend Samantha, who I went to Dubai with, and we met up at some beautiful restaurant, Nobo, Nobo, I think. It was like a new five-star restaurant, and we had delicious sushi and everything, and she just looked gorgeous, don't you think? And I was looking to all some types of ways. But here we are, and there's that. The food was delish, and here we are. And just scrolling through my phone some more, I ended up walking home. It was a beautiful day, and this was the 22nd of September. And then there's me and whatnot, and just scrolling through my phone. Why do I? Oh, okay. I don't even want to show that. Oh, goodness gracious. There's other beautiful women on my phone that are not me. Um, Okay. Oh, and then I was recording the second video, and here I am, if I even want to put this on here, and doing my second recording podcast, or I hate saying podcast. It's just a talk, really. It was a Converse with Kelly, and I mean the last one was a Converse with Kelly, but so was this one in my little office area, and there I am looking. Um, Actually, I do like my hair. I was putting up the things on my wall. If I even want to show this, because I look crazy in this house robe that's just dangling on my shoulders. And then, yeah, just more stuff. Okay, and this was the final outcome of that little wall that I had and whatnot, etc. Okay, then I start the new job. As you can see, here is a picture of everything I took on the truck, and everything, and grasshopper, which my friend told me is called a katydid, whatever the frig they're called. They are ugly. Okay, and so here's their truck. It's their company is called Faith Deliveries, and I went with them because pretty much they were like the first people that hired me, and I was really grateful. And I'm like, okay, Faith Deliveries. Not that that means anything, just because they have the word faith in it. That don't mean jack. You can still be a bad company, and from that, indeed they were. But we'll keep going. This is how I set up, the truck when I was with them and everything else. These people made sure that they were just like, listen, make sure the tires are good. Make sure, always check your tires, because we've been having a lot of tire blowage. And they're like, the PCI has got to be good. Listen, y'all, the first day, the tire, after I switched with another guy, looked like this. They're like, well, how did that happen? This was September 26th. I'm like, I don't know. I do not know. But here it is. And they're like, wow, okay, we got to get this fixed. So y'all, here's some videos of me getting the tire fixed with the lady doing my tire. Go girl. We love to see women mechanics. And this is the tire, just flat out. And then they fix it. I'm on my way to Louisiana. Look at this, on I-10. Just so beautiful. I went to deliver, and I wish I was so broke as a joke. I could not even afford to try Louisiana food that I kept hearing so much about. And so there it is. Okay, I'm just looking through my phone some more. My beautiful setup. And okay, and then here I am. I apparently made a video about myself, and let's go check it out with my black shirt on. I look like a hot mess. But anyway, it's the 2nd of October, and oh yeah, I have my little tapestry in the background. I just love it. It's so cute. And yeah, it's like, I guess, the second week of this company, and I am about to go and deliver this load, even though it's 8:30 something, even though my appointment is at 1 p.m. And I'm just like, wait, where's the camera eye? It's over here. Okay. And I'm just like, yeah, we're not gonna wait that long. I wanted to be there at 7:45, but y'all, it was hard to get out of bed. And so I'm about to leave now, but I wanted to make a quick video and obviously get ready. And yeah, all that. Oh, should I wear my fun glasses? Oh no, they're bent. Yeah, we're not wearing those. But so yeah, I told these people, they're a Spanish company, they're from Colombia, and the dispatch is actually in Colombia. And personally, I don't really like out of country dispatchers, because many of them don't understand hours of service, which is the time that we have to drive and whatnot. I'm so used to my last company, the last, company that I've been with the longest, with Luda, about her knowing my hours. Like, okay, you can get there in 3. I'm so used to that. Now it's like I'm kind of on my own, which is fine, but I'm so used to it. I'm not really good at calculating some of my hours sometimes myself. So when Luda did it, I'll be like, yes, I agree, because I'll be looking after her and be like, okay, I see where you're getting at. That's still tight. No, yeah, she really liked to push things. But anyway, and so I'm just like, with this company, the guy, his name is Juan or something. And I'm just like, listen, I don't have time to make this. I feel like I've been doing other people's loads because they haven't been able to make it. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be anyone's go-to person to save people from their troubles. I'm not. It's just giving me my own load. And then I told him, why am I sitting over the weekend? Like, I could have made some money. And I just realized that this run that I'm doing now will not be on next check, because this is a Monday through Sunday run. And then whatever you do, the last is Sunday, and then Monday is for the next week. So this 630 something mile run will be, I guess, on the next week's check, which is fine, because I did reset, which is great. So they're like, oh, we'll just send you far. Listen, as long as the miles add up, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. So, oh gosh, I look so crazy. So I'm just like, okay, that's all I want. And they're like, well, we don't know how you run. And I'm just like, yeah, you do have a point. I am kind of new. You don't know how I run. And but I'm letting you know, me sitting over the weekend is not a thing. Like, I was done Saturday around 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday. Didn't work Sunday, and then now it's Monday. So I did reset, which is great. I could have actually gotten here a little bit earlier than 5:30 on Saturday, but no. But he was like, well, some people do like to rest on the weekend, which I do know that. And yeah, you are right. Some people do like to rest on the weekend, or just be a little bit more of a chiller driver. at this point where I am and the things that I've done, I'm like, nah, I need money. So now that we checked out the video, I got a new iPad. I don't know who put that thing there. And then there's me, and I'm backing up the truck. And I think this is the same. I'm going to skip some of this talking and whatever. I had an air leak. That's right. It was a pretty bad air leak. There's me backing up the truck off and on. And I'm just talking about it. I'll see if I want to put something in about me talking. Cut off because somebody was calling. It was the safety compliance lady. And she called me to tell me that because rates are low, they're going to, instead of 65 cents per mile, it's now 60. At this point, I came to the wrong job. I probably should have flown out to Chicago. Not that it couldn't have happened there, but if I was searching for jobs and I saw 60, I would have passed it up because I've gotten more than that. You know what I mean? My friend Savannah's like, girl, just do FedEx team, dedicated run and have your little 2 days off. And I'm just like, man, that sounds good by the hour at this point. But at the same time, I don't like team because I don't like that go. Like I won't be able to do other things that I'm trying to do out here. And so, that's like really my only reason. And oh gosh, Lord, what to do? What to do? Like, I'm already ready to leave because of that, And then the guy yesterday told me that he can't pay me my 571 miles because they lost the load because I was late, and I'm just like, so y'all about to work me for free? If anything, stay me in Florida and find something. If not, at least deadhead me. But they deaded me all the way to Atlanta, pretty much. Not even to like the closest where it could. I don't know. I don't know who their people are and where they go to for loads. But so he was just like, yeah, no, we can't do that. And I'm just like, so I worked a day for free. I already knew the load was tight anyway. Whatever. I already told you ahead of time I won't make it at 10. And now you're telling me deadheading, which is pretty much my whole clock, 571 miles, or was it 95 miles, 595, 571, whatever, 20 mile difference, whatever. You got that pretty much a whole day, and you're not going to pay me? I'm at the wrong place. And then he says, well, no, I can give you, 250, 300. So after I did some calculations with the 75 cents or 65 cents, that's $371.15 that I'm not getting. Or if he does give me 253, just give me $300. I gotta stay because I gotta pay my rent, But I will be looking. I will be looking. So there's me talking about whatever that happened. It was just ridiculous. I'm just like, okay, it's time to go. But pretty much at this point with this company called Faith Deliveries, y'all, they ended up letting me go, and I'm so glad they did. They were truly a hot mess. Like, the first load, it was like, I didn't make the delivery on time because I ended up sitting for 7 hours. And then by that time, it was 11 p.m. I decided to go to bed, literally right across the street. The guy was like, the second day, the guy was like, and I woke up, I left at 3 a.m. He was like, no, you should have left right after. And I'm just like, sir, I've been sitting all day. I'm tired. There's just no way. I've been up all day. It's hard for me to sleep in a dock. I just can't do that. So anyway, he was just like, okay, so I was late, granted, please tell the broker. They tell the broker, like, I sat for 7 hours just to get loaded. It's like, what the frig? And so the guy was like, yeah, you could have just kept it moving. I'm like, I'm letting you know right now, if I were to drive additional 5 hours, I wouldn't have made it. Like, I would have been tired after 2. So let me just take my little 5-hour rest right now, whatever. Anyway, I was late. It didn't seem like it was like a big deal or whatever. I don't know. No one said anything. I'm not saying being late is not a big deal. Please be on time if you can. So anyway, I delivered and whatnot and backed up, whatever. And then they couldn't find a load for me. And so he was just like, Kelly, just come back to the yard. And I'm just like, okay, why am I coming back? Why am I going to Deadhead 580 miles? Are y'all firing me? He's just like, no, 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 we're not firing you. We just don't have a load. And I was in Florida at the time. And I'm just like, oh boy, okay. You guys are losing money by doing that. Good thing I'm paid cent per mileage. But because he said because they had a deadhead because they couldn't find a load and I was late and I couldn't get the next load, right? Because it was already afternoon. They just said, I think the guy decided like, no, we're not going to pay you. What? What? Then find a load in Florida. Find a load in Florida so nobody's losing money. How about that? I've never been, it was ridiculous. So I go back, to Georgia after the deadhead. And he was just like, yeah, I just want to talk to you. So I'm on the phone with Savannah. And, I want her to stay on the phone, but he was just like, are you coming? I'm like, oh, you want me to go? She shows up in a bobtail with Juan, the maintenance guy. And this is a Colombian company, you guys, so whatever. I'm not sure with Juan, and then I said, you want me to come in the truck with you? Okay, I'm not sure about all that. He's like, leave your phone and leave your earpiece. And looking back, I should have never done that because I'm like, why do you want me to leave all of my lifelines? Like, what's up with that? He's like, no. And so pretty much he was just saying, sometimes you just got to drive a little bit more. Okay, I get it. If I have no time and you really need to get there, you want me to go off duty. Cool, I'll do that. Not for long, but I will do that. Cool, we trying to get this money. I said, yeah, that's not a problem. So he didn't really say anything that we already didn't talk about through a text message. But I didn't like that. Next time I'm not like leaving my phone or my lifeline anywhere. Like, I don't know who he thought was on the phone, but whatever. It was just somebody, Savannah also drives trucks. And she's like, yeah, girl, you need to leave them. And I'm just like, girl, yeah, but I at least need like 3 more checks before I leave. Well, that didn't happen. They cut me off right away. And so they wanted me to do a small load. So I left the next day, but they didn't call me till 11 a.m. To me, 11 a.m. is late to be looking for a load. You should have looked for a load at 6 a.m., but who am I? 11 a.m. to get a load is already late. Oh, we found you something, but it's just a little, So it was pretty much a local run. It was 37 miles long. I go there, I get the load, come back. All of a sudden, once again, their truck starts after the tires and the air leak. Their truck all of a sudden, I get a sign on, and if I can find the picture, I will. And it says pretty much, your electrical system stopped working on the truck. Y'all, I never had that happen to me. I'm freaking out because I hear dee, and that's not going to stop until it's fixed. I start to get scared. So I pull over and I'm calling everyone, or I'm texting, and it turns out to be everyone's on lunch. I did not know everyone goes on lunch at the same time. If I can't stand a break, I'm used to dispatchers not standing a break. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? I need you when I need you. Usually they eat, and I don't know. Luda certainly didn't do that. She was just like, I'm always on the clock. Just like you guys are always on the clock. I'm like, wow. It really makes me appreciate Luda, even though she really did run us hard. So anyway, I finally get somebody. Oh, yes, we're on lunch. I'll tell them to call you. So, okay. So, someone followed me, calls me. It's Javier. Javier said, do you have a load? I said, yes, I just picked it up. He's like, okay, great. Just go to the nearest thing, and here's the address. I go there. These guys at the Speedco, oh, well, we don't know what to do. You don't know how to fix an electrical system? Get the computer out. So I stand off to the side. The broker calls. And I didn't even know it was a broker, because if I did, I wouldn't have even answered. And I'm just like, call the dispatch. He's just like, oh boy. I said, just call the dispatch. He's like, okay. So, and so, what had happened was this little load that I got, they didn't consider it a load. They don't consider local loads an actual load. My next load was picking up somewhere in Georgia, going to, I think, Texas or somewhere, or Louisiana, one of those. They considered that my load. I didn't know that. And so here I am. And the guy was like, why are you there? The other guy, Juan, why is she there? Why is she just... Well, I'm having electrical issues, meaning none of my lights are working. My turn signal isn't working. So, and I'm in Atlanta, downtown, not downtown, but I'm in Atlanta, in, 285 where all the traffic is. And I feel very uncomfortable with my electrical system not working. To their eyes, that was a minor problem. To my eyes, that wasn't minor. So to them, they were like, you could have made it back to the yard, then picked up the load, and then we could have worked on you. That's how they thought. I did not know that. Someone should have told me. But when the guy asked if I had a load and I said yes, I didn't know technically I didn't have a load. So, hey, my name's on it. So to me, I had a load. So, not only that, they decided to decrease the pay, right? It was 65 cents, and then they gave an email and phone call out, supposedly, to everyone saying, oh, we're lowering to 60 cents. For you to be changing up the price on me, I don't think that's even fair to be even doing that, but here we are. So anyway, I went back to the yard, dropped it, and then Juan calls up and comes up to me. He was just like, yeah, I understand the mix-up. You didn't know that was considered a load. But anyway, we don't think that you'll be a good fit for our company. I said, yeah, of course I won't be a good fit, because you guys, to me, are doing some shady business. I understand it's tight times, but when your truck is having problems, I'm used to telling the dispatcher and getting it fixed. You know what I mean? If you wanted me to go pick up something right away, you should have told me. But I couldn't reach anybody. So you guys, so when I said I was getting, so thinking back now, when I told the guy I'm getting fired, Hugo apparently didn't want to come to my face. That's the guy that hired me. He sends out the maintenance guy. It's just a coward move to me. So just here I am. I'm like, yeah, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out if you guys are acting like this. And, when I tell you there's something wrong with the truck, you don't want to go fix it. If something wrong with the truck, like... So to me, looking back, they're pretty much upset that I wasn't going to make the next pickup. Fix your truck. That's just how I feel. Who wants to ride around with all the time and it's loud? Fix your truck. Yeah, it sucks that we got to cancel loads. Fix your truck. I don't know. I just didn't like that. Maybe you guys think different if you're a trucker yourself. I just didn't like that. If DOT pulled me over, we would have had a situation. Man, why aren't you throwing on your signals? Oh, my stuff don't work. So I told the guy, that's what I told him. I told Juan, send me a text message that I'm allowed to come back to the yard. Because if DOT pulls me over, I need to know that it's okay and that I have permission from the boss that you guys are allowing me to drive, even though I'm technically should be out of service. He's like, no, you'll be fine. Nope, I'm not moving until you send that to me. And that's exactly what he did. And they probably didn't like that. They probably figured out I'm not a pushover. Like, I've been out here for 6 years. I learned a few things so far, and I'm still learning things. I learned how to build air in my freaking tires from the trailer when they get stuck. Never had that problem, but you don't know this until you have a problem, and then you learn when people know more than you do. And I think that's great. You know what I mean? And so, by pulling down the trailer brake, which is something I was always afraid to touch, but moving on. So yeah, it wasn't a good fit. I got all my stuff. Some guy comes up to me and was like, you leaving? I said, yeah. I told him what happened. He was just like, wow. So, I knew Hugo was on the phone because they were speaking their Spanish, and I don't know Spanish like that. But, let them speak. I don't care. Yeah, you hired the wrong person if you thought you was going to get over. So that was that company. And it just sucks because I really had bills to pay and they just weren't paying it. I just couldn't pay them because obviously of what I was going through. So I go back home and I'm looking through I take a walk downtown because it's always great to walk downtown. Because, y'all, I got to get back onto my exercise regime. Not without burgers and this delicious milkshake, which I think happened after. Oh, okay. I didn't walk downtown yet. Sorry. I walked to get the burger and milkshakes from Farm Burger, which was delicious, by the way. I don't really eat red meat anymore, but I decided that I was going to on that day, actually. And I walk around town. This was the sunset. And, I'm on Snapchat taking pictures. Look at that view. I'm over here looking cute. But my hair does need to be redone. And then I walked 4 miles talking to my friend Juice. And she was just like, why are you walking 4 miles? You haven't exercised in forever. Take it easy. And I'm just like, yeah, you're so right. But I didn't mean to walk 4 miles. There's the city at night. Just so beautiful. Then I got hired with the company I am at right now. And hopefully I put this up before I move. But this is their company, looking raggedy, truck looking raggedy. And this company goes by percentage. I don't really like that, you guys. Now I have a gist. Yeah, you see this? Like, he took the back off because I guess truck drivers were knocking the back off. But to me, that looks so raggedy. It's whatever. And so we go over the truck. We pre-trip. Yeah, that's what the truck looks like. Just a little raggedy, y'all. Just a little raggedy. As long as it works, though. Oh, see, that mark has been there. Oh, thank you, Lord. I thought I did that. I don't really. As long as I'm making money, I'm grateful to be working. Oil leaking, truck making noises again, airbags. He's just like, don't listen to these people at Lowe's. They wanna do much more than they need to. And the guy was like, at Love's, I feel uncomfortable letting her go like this. You can hire somebody else. And the guy was like, fine, fix both of the brake chambers or whatever it was. What was it? Wasn't a brake chamber. It was a dang on so the brake and the seal, right, in between the wheels, that was smoking. And he was saying the seal, whatever they put on it, that wet stuff, it was catching on something that gets hot nearby that, and it was smoking, and something was too low, not the flap, not the, I don't know. And their Loves was like, listen, we got to fix both of them, not just one. You don't want to do that. Hire somebody else. It was a whole thing. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the problem was. And the lady was so nice. She gave me information for another trucking company because she wasn't sure about the one I'm in now. And so here we are, looking through my phone. Beautiful weather. You gotta love it, you guys. Look at this beautiful weather. Where was I? Louisa? I don't even know where that is. Oh, Virginia, thanks to Apple letting me know. Just beautiful weather. Let's just enjoy this with some music. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, guys, I'm here now pretty much looking through my phone. Yeah, I love the skylight, don't you? I love it. Some people like to cover it. I don't mind it. I think it gives a certain atmosphere. And yeah, just here we are. And you guys, I'm just ready to move on. I was going to split this video up, but we catching up with everything. And so with this guy, he's cool and whatnot, but I'm not sure if I like, the percentage. So I get paid after fuel percentage. So if the load costs $2,500, which I've never seen that, so let's be real. The load I'm on now is $1,000. I get 35% of that after fuel. And so he was just like, yeah, just make sure you don't go over 100 gallons every day. And I made sure of that except for twice. So I said, listen, I did go over a little bit by 4 gallons. He's like, no, you went over by much more than 4 gallons. I said, listen, I sent you the receipts. Where do you see much over? He's like, well, that's not how it goes. What do you mean? And he was just like, after the calculations, it's actually like way more than that. What calculations? Because twice in 1 week, I went to 102 gallons. So to me, I went over 4 gallons that I should have. He's just like, it doesn't really work out like that because, even though we get discounts, we don't get too many discounts at Pilot. Well, why didn't you tell me that? Because I wouldn't have gone to Pilot then. And I like Pilot Flying J. And so now someone stole his card, and that's because I misplaced it. That's my fault. And he was just like, yeah, I'll pay that, don't worry. I said, yeah, I won't lose your next card. I'll just I'll just go mobile fueling from now on. Put your card in the phone and then do it through the app. And so my last check was like $700, and I'm just like, cost. Then also being at the mercy of how much fuel we're using. Now he's telling me, well, you don't have to fuel 100 gallons a day, just fuel as much as you need. Well, you're giving me 600-mile runs. You told me 100 gallons is 600 miles. 50 gallons is roughly 300, and 25 is roughly 150 miles. I'm going based off of that, right? I never have a full tank. So if I'm low from the start and I have a 600-mile run, I have to use 100 gallons. And so having now to be mindful of fuel. I know I'm not paying fuel, but at the same time, it sure does feel like I'm paying for fuel. Maybe you guys have a different input on that. I don't know. But just because of that, and, you know, I'm supposed to be moving soon. I didn't have enough money to move, and that's how much I'm just like, had to really start over. The struggle's real. And so I just don't really, I really rather just do cent per mileage and then have it at that. At this point, maybe I should go back to W-2 so I don't have to worry about taxes. My friend Savannah was like, just do FedEx. She used to work with me with Luda. And I get $1,800 a week, FedEx, team. Okay, that's good for you. But I don't want to do team, and I don't want to have to find another partner. Christine's gone. Not only that, Christine wouldn't even want to be back out here. I don't blame her. It was hard doing team. Savannah's like, I found someone for you. His name is, I don't know, Joe. He's married, but he's a really chill guy. I don't want to be with Joe, who's married, and that's I don't. I do like having my own space. I have my own little bathroom here, and I have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to have to keep being mindful of other people in the truck, especially some other dude who's certainly not my dude. You get what I mean? It's just weird, you guys. And so right now, it is today's the 19th, and it's a Sunday. Hopefully I get this video out soon. I talked enough. So what I'm going to do now is just make videos as I go. I think I'm going to put out the last podcast video, or the last Konverse with Kelly video. And while I'm doing that, I'll be making the next video. I got to think smart about this. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys later. And thanks for watching Kelly Kate.